Hey Stella, how do you do? Yeah, the test is to make sure YouTube works. That's the main point of the test. Is to make sure YouTube works. Because if YouTube don't work, that's the problem. That's the problem of the situation. How do you do, Stella? How do you do? I'm on YouTube. Okay. Hey Yaku, how do you do? Oh gosh. Hey Mumba, how do you do? Where is this thing hiding? Um. Uh. Hmm. Sorry, everyone. I'm doing work, and I don't know why. Hey, Professor Sadak, how do you do, my friend? Program files. Huh? Oh, okay. Minecraft. You guys know what that means, right? You guys know what that means if we load up Minecraft. Okay. And then all the rents. Today is going to be a doozy. Sent you WhatsApp of how I be? Someone sent me a WhatsApp of something amazing, and it was just like I couldn't get past it. Damn. Oh no. We're doing RAM testing. CPU. Oh no. Fuck. So then let's talk about Path of Exile and how it has destroyed some people's PC. Let's just destroy everyone's PC and not fix it. Let's talk about that, shall we? What is PC problems? Oh gosh. Listen. If a company makes a game that bricks your PC and you know for a fact it's not your PC, that company needs to sort. Now, if it's one person having issues, then maybe it's your computer. If it's a lot of people having the issue, yeah, then we need to talk about the problem, like mine right now. Fucking this laptop of mine. Uh we will play now. We will play now. I will get my my rant mode going. I have no issues anymore. Brand new everything. What is your grounded 2 is still not stable? Apparently the new grounded update should have sorted that. Apparently. I tested it today and it still crashes. Oh gosh. Well, guess you're only playing it when it releases on 1.0. Guess you're only playing when it releases on 1.0. Oh, you gotta love it. Okay, chat. So, one thing I want to know is when you're typing, when you're typing and you make a mistake, do you go and fix the one word by going to the mistake and removing the whole word? Hold on, let me just say that again because my brain's not working. Do you go and remove the entire word, or do you go specifically to that spot and fix that mistake? That's what I want to know today. Are you a remover or a looker? I am a remover. Even if it's like one letter, I remove and do it again. Oh. Okay, that should now sort those issues out, but I'm like, I don't know. Righto, shall we continue with what we're doing? Okay. If it's very far back, then I remove the word and retype it. What about the rest of you, chat? What about the rest of you? By the way, Friday, should be Friday. Friday, we will be doing 7 Days to Die. So I know people have been asking for that. There will be no video tomorrow. So sorry about that, but there'll be no video tomorrow. However, there will be a video on Friday. And we will continue just, do the thing. Do the thing. I want to make sure these all work. I'm always worried about this thing not doing what it's supposed to do. That thing. Why is this one being? I don't know. I think I need to update this thing. But now, where's my see the big problem that I have with big problem that I have with a lot of this stuff is that every time I have to update a thing, thing is being stupid. Hey Yaku, how do you do? Welcome. Welcome. Okay, so that should now sort that problem out. Right. Back to it again. So, I think we're going to go with a pretty serious topic of discussion today. And this will correlate with mainly the South African audience. need to talk about this particular problem that's been happening and how South Africans have finally had enough of this cuck happening in our country. So, evidently now, and this has been going on for a while. I'm not stupid, but evidently, the Taxi Association has now decided that it is illegal by their standards for you to have more than a specified amount of people in your vehicle. And if you have said more than said specified amount of vehicular people, you get ejected from your vehicle and are forced to take a taxi, or they take your car. So now, I don't know what Brightspark thought this was going to be a great idea. But this has not gone over well with South Africans. And, you know, we've had troubles in the past, you know, with racial divide and class divide and all of that stuff. But if there's one thing that I think a lot of South Africans can agree on, is they despise a taxi driver. Now, I'm not saying all taxi drivers are terrible people. Not at all. I've met some great taxi drivers. But the vast majority of them think they own the road. And this is not a racial thing. I want people to understand this. This is not a racial thing. This is a rant. And this rant is mainly for my fellow people on the road who abhor the way, how dangerously a taxi driver drives. And we all have experienced this at one point or another. That a taxi driver has no fucking idea how the road rules work. So, with that being said, this whole new problem that has now arisen with these taxi drivers threatening people, pulling them out their cars. The big problem with that is you are assaulting people. That is against the law. That is against the law. And if there's one thing you don't do with the South African, is you tell a South African how to drive. Right? Now, most of us drive like poopballs, me included. And I know we all call each other poopballs on the road. We do. This is it's not even a South Africanism, it's just the plain old truth. Everyone drives like a poopball, okay? You included watching this. Everyone drives like a poopball. But none drive more poopballish than a taxi driver, okay? None. No one. No one drives more like a fucking poopball than a taxi driver. And if that offends people, eat my ass. Okay? Literally. Now, again, it is not a racial thing. I want to clarify this right now. That if people get the wrong idea that I'm doing this for racial divide, it is literally the exact opposite. This is a rant about how people drive. You can be Caucasian, you can be Asian, you can be African, you can be colored. If you drive like a fucking poopball, you drive like a fucking poopball, okay? I don't care what your color is. If you can't fucking use your indicators, then you're a fucking poopball. Anyway. Rant over. On that part. Just had to get my... No, had to get the, you know. Anyway. That aside. Oh, no. So, now we get to this whole story of, again, a lot of people know that taxi drivers think they own the road. And again, it's not all of them, but a vast majority of taxi drivers believe they own the road. Okay. Number one, that is very incorrect. Okay. The road is a public space for everyone. You do not control it. You do not regulate it. You do not do whatever with it. Yo fucking gat. Okay. And that goes for all creeds and colors alike. I I don't believe in that whole race thing. What I believe in is equal and fair rights. So when I call you a poopole for driving like a duas, it is not because of your color. It is because you're driving like a fucking poopole. Okay? I have people in the car, and anytime I'm driving and you are putting my life and those people that I'm responsible for in danger, I will call you a fucking poopole. Okay? Now that you're driving like a poopole, now we can talk. Okay, cool. So now, some bright spark at the taxi association decided, okay, cool. People are no longer going to pick up hitchhikers as long as we are here. And they are no longer going to transport their families and young children. This is the big problem that I have with this whole situation. Young children to school. You must climb into a taxi, and that's how it is. Now, that would be fine if taxis didn't drive like fucking poopballs. I will explain. How many times have you heard on the radio or seen in the news or read in the newspaper? Yes, newspapers are still very much valid today. That there's been a taxi full of kids and all those kids lost their lives because the taxi driver drives like a fucking poopball. Now, why on earth would I want my child to climb into a dangerous taxi when the fucking poopball doesn't even have a proper wheel on his vehicle, but uses a spanner? Are y'all following me here, chat? I really do hope you're following this rant here. Okay, I do. You're gonna hear a lot of fucking poopballs today, but it's fine. And you're welcome to clip this and send this to any taxi driver. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do I have a space of 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That has to go 3 more out. Okay, we'll fix it just now. 8, 9, 10. This will be 11. Okay, cool. So, now, why on earth would I want to put my child through that? Explain that to me. Why on earth, why on God's green earth would I want my child to climb into a taxi place? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 9, 10, and then 11. Okay, we'll fix this now. 9, 10, and then 11. So, now, I do want to point out, again, we are all fucking poopola on the road, okay? You can tell me, you cannot tell me that at one point or another, you haven't made a mistake on the road and some guy flashed you, or some individual flashed you, and you rightfully deserved it, but in that moment in time, you felt like they were being fucking poopola and flashing you for no good reason, okay? We are adults here. We have to admit when we fuck up, right? So, but the main crux of this particular situation is they want people to climb into a taxi and go with them. Taxis are already ridiculously full of people because they have nowhere else to go. They don't. They have nowhere else where they can get their public transport sorted, and that's obviously a problem. But now you're going to try and force this whole situation on top of people. And you're going to tell people, no, this is how it's going to be. We control the road. And if you don't follow what we say, there'll be consequences. Now, I'm like, my guy, if there's a couple of things in South Africa you don't do. Number one, you don't tell someone when they're braaiing how to braai. That's number one. And that is of all creeds and colors. If you at any point tell a South African, listen, bro, this is not how you braai. That's a good way to get that Brannas and Coke shoved up your ass. Okay? Or the Black Label, or whichever beverage is popular that day. It's a good way to get that shoved up your ass. That's number one. And then if there's another thing you don't do, is you don't tell a person how and who they can drive with at any point in time. At any point in time. So if you are going to pull me out of my car and threaten me and then take my vehicle, my bro, that is a direct act of violence, and I will blixem you that your ancestors won't recognize you. Now, obviously that comes with, violence, but if there's one thing a South African does, and this is again all creeds, colors, and races, is they blixem. Now, what's been happening in Soweto is they are taking that literally and blixeming. Now, again, that's a pretty scary situation because Soweto is a dangerous area, right? We all know this. It's a very dangerous area, but it's also a very tight-knit community. So if you're going to tell the people of Soweto and you're going to try and pull people out of their car in Soweto, my bro, let me tell you, that's a good way to get your face concaved. So that's what's been happening in South Africa. And then people wonder why we don't allow half this stuff to happen here. So my rant for this is, I really do hope that the Taxi Association needs to understand something. There are more people of South Africa than there are taxi drivers. Okay? If you want to cause an uproar within South Africa, just be well aware that there are more people that will burn down the taxis than there are people that won't. I think, unfortunately, it's gotten into the Taxi Association's head that they believe they own the road and that everyone must abide to their rules. And it has now caused calamity. And now we're seeing the repercussions of the actions not taken by the police when they should. Because if the Metro cops do what they're supposed to do, the taxis wouldn't dare do this kind of shit. Everyone has an equal and fair right to road rules and road safety. And if people can't abide by that, then that's a problem. But the Metro cops let it slide every single time there's a taxi. I've seen this. I've seen this with my own two eyeballs. You can be at a stop street. The taxi will go straight through. The Metro cop's just like, okay, cool. You do that? Oh, boy. That's a nice big old fine for you and a shellacking from the guy. Like, a bit of a little bit in a rush, are we? Just a wee bit in a rush, eh? Yeah. I don't know, Chad. I get that the taxis do a public service. I do. I fully understand that it is a public service, and a lot of people would be without commute if they didn't take taxis. But my guys, you are offering a service. You cannot gatekeep the service. And then threatening violence to plain old everyday people who already have a massive issue with taxi drivers as is. Let me just tell you, people already have a huge problem with taxi drivers as is. Now, you're giving them a reason to have a major issue with you. You're giving people a reason to be upsetty spaghetti with the cuck you're carrying on. You are. You're giving people full reason to be upset and then incite violence upon you. Why would you want to do that? Why? Why would you want to do that? I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy here in the south of Africa. It is. It's crazy stuff happening here. Oh, well, that's my rant for the day. I don't know if anyone else has anything they wish to talk about. I will just be here playing Minecraft and failing miserably at it, evidently, according to this particular mod pack. Should play Dawncraft again, actually. But yeah, chat. It's crazy times to be a South African. Crazy times. Crazy times. Oh my goodness, am I not going to get anything anymore? Doesn't look like it, Wink. Nope. Okay. There's our Blackstone. I'll feed that to the Void Guard. And we're done with that particular thing for a while. This is looking decent. Oh. There we go. What's everyone up to today? It is Wednesday. I'm streaming just for a little bit. Want to see if we can. Again, this is all an experiment. What I'm trying to see is, I'm trying to see if me streaming at this time lures the other audience part out. I'm doubtful. In all honesty, I'm doubtful. But I want to see if it, has any like kind of fruit-bearing purposes. To see if it would be worth to stream at this time of the evening for a larger majority of the audience that I have gathered. But again, I'm not 100% sure. Let me actually just check my quests here. I still need to get this netherite one done. You'll have to do the experiment for a month. I will. I'm not going to. Netherite ingot, which means I need gold. A lot of gold, actually. So, what the? I'm gonna take 5 of this. There we go. Yeah, I just want to see how the experiment works. I don't know if it'll work, but can't try and deviate. I can't try and not find the success, right? I kind of want to make like a whole platform where I can just do this without having to do this manual process. I should make a builder's one, but this is for me to escape my reality in life. Not that I have a terrible reality, but gonna be real with y'all, chat. Today's doctor's visit was not fun. Today's doctor's visit was not what you would call a fun doctor's visit. Even the doctor didn't look like too particularly happy about what I was going through. So it leaves me mildly concerned with my health. But if my time doth come, then my time hath come, right? Oh, saved myself from certain disaster. Oh no. What the Okay, that was funny. Anyone else see that? Woke up and my furnace smacked me in the face. Like, wake up, bish. These need to go in here. This is like the easiest netherite scrap I've ever had in my life. Literally. But yeah, yeah, was not a fun doctor's visit, chat. We'll guarantee it was not a fun doctor's visit. Not now. And probably don't want to hear that kind of news in my life again. But it's alright, I'm not dying. Not yet, at least. That'll come eventually, though. This got real morbid real quick, I apologize. I don't know if that title is the correct title I should have, actually. Let's quickly change that up. I just want to go do this first. Because this thing does weird stuff when I change up stuff. It does. Oh. I do wish that with the multi-stream, they would allow me to change up the thing. Okay, I'm gonna update that. On Coral Island. I love that game. I do. I love that. Okay. then that there, save that there. It's all about experimenting. Now, I wonder with Twitch, if I don't put in the category, does it take away the category entirely? No. Twitch is fine. It's YouTube that's just so strange. So multi-stream still has a lot of stuff it needs to fix. It does. It still has a lot of stuff it needs to fix. Cool. Should sort those two out. We'll see. Anyway, back to what I was doing. What was I doing? Playing Minecraft, right? That's how you play this game? Playlist. My date everything playlist. I need to finish that game. I do. Need to finish that game. Huh? I do. I need to finish my date everything. Get to more Metro. Apparently Havoc wants more Metro by this weekend. I'm like, eh? Eh? No. I will give you Metro when I'm feeling good and ready. It's like that stupid Boba Tea game. Oh my word, that thing scared the cuck out of me. You guys will see. The video should be live in about 15 minutes if you're not a member. If you are a member, I've already had a couple of comments on it. But damn. Just damn. Ugh. I don't know how you can make a Boba Tea shop game a bloody horror game, but that thing did. It did. No, I was not appreciative. Just want to point that out. I was not appreciative of what I went through. And still have to go through. Just want to point that out. I still have to do a whole lot of that game. And I really, 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 really do not want to, in all honesty. But, you know, I don't want to be a big baby. I don't want to be a big baby. I'm going to choose to be a big baby, but I don't want to be a big baby. You know what I mean, chat? Eventually, when I can automate this-ish, I'll be such a happy boy. I will be such a happy boy. Just look at all this. This is insanity. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with all of that. That shouldn't be in there. Those shouldn't be in there. S shouldn't be in there. That's fine. Okay. How was your day, everybody? How was your day? I wonder if Twitch sent the notification out that I'm live. There was another game I wanted to give a shot. Someone just commented. They were like, "Ah, finally, I found the infamous 'this won't be easy' date everything one." I love comments like that because with the date everything shorts I put out, it's not a particularly difficult game to find a lot of the characters, but you gotta like pay attention to half the stuff. Some of the characters I would never have found if I didn't like have people help me find them. But I'll be real with y'all. That game is fucking slept on. People really are sleeping on that game. Honestly, people really are sleeping on that game. And it's sad. Because, damn. There's so much of that game I still need to finish. Like, meeting all the characters isn't even the final thing that you can do in the game. That's the thing that like blows my mind about how much time and effort they put in to date everything is that that's not even the final form of the game. The final form is realizing all the characters and making them real and sending them off into the real world, like, you know, real boys and girls and they thems as well. It's insane. I love it. I absolutely love it. And the character art for each of them when they realize is even better. I wonder what Betty looks like. I shudder to think what Benoit would look like. By the way, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, ignore me. That would be the best way to go about this, is to just ignore me. No, don't do that. I need you, chat. Do not ignore me. Okay? Speak to me, chat. Speak sweet nothings into my ear hole. Make me happy in ways that only you can. That's weird. I shouldn't say it like that. I shouldn't be speaking at all, actually. Hydrate. Love. Love. Can I have my water, please? I might need a refill, though. I might need a refill. Okay. So now, I take this netherite scrap and I do this. Right? This is evidently how you get netherite. So you do like so, and then like so, and this makes 1 ingot. Wow! That is an obscene waste of gold. I was kind of hoping it would make more than just 1. I'm really gonna have to make a lot more gold. I don't know if these evening streams are going to work out so well, chat, but, you know. Oh, thank you. No, this is not my bottle. No, but this is not my bottle. That's because you don't hydrate, you prune. Simple compacting drawer. Place this thing on top of your cobble gen and automatically compress everything it sieves. Ooh. Hey now, this is better. Okay, what do I need? Kiwi, a drawer, an ingot, and a piston. I haven't made a piston in literal actual ages. Okay, let's see. I could just like do this actually. And then do I do like so? Or do I do like so? Wham. Okay, now the thing is, if I do this... Ah, I need the bigger hammer for this, I believe. If I remember correctly, you need the bigger hammer for this. Yeah. A faster way of hammering for gravel or sand is by hammering compressed blocks. Yeah, we don't need this stuff anymore. Okay, but if I do this... Okay. All in all, I just can't make it all alone. I really should be holding you. I don't know if anyone knows that song, by the way. Welcome to Power. What the fuck am I supposed to do this? Power. Anyone know that reference? Anyone know that reference? I hope you do. Okay. So we need to make a compressed hammer. Now, if I remember correctly, to make a compressed hammer is a bitch. If I do this, and I do this, and I go, I need to make 9 of these. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh boy. Oh, I remember the compressed hammer for the diamond is just as painful to make. So if I do this... Oh, I am. And now, if I take the compressed cobblestone... Oh boy. Right, we need to get all of this ish compressed. Because I think the compressed ones just make it easier to hammer. I need to stretch? Okay, hold on. Ugh. And I do like so. Wham! Only problem with compressed... compressed... Okay. The only problem with compressed stuff is that... Oh, my lordy Lou. Ah, I didn't think this part through, did I? I didn't think this part through. Look at it, it works. Look at all those diamonds and shit. That works. This is going to take up my entire chest space, isn't it? Bork, bork, woof, woof. Why is the dog bork, bork, woof, woof? Why is Doge bork, woof? I should not have put them here. I actually should have moved it. Chat, are you guys okay? You guys went dead quiet and I'm a little concerned. My stuff working? I always wonder. Okay. So this is our next thing. You're farming? What are you playing? Void God, keep. Keep. Yeah, that stack of cobblestone. I'll give the Void God some cobble. Fortune 2. We're playing Farming Sim 2022. How is that one? What the fuck? Logistics? I don't even know how that stuff works. Don't try and give me new things to learn. Game? Thank you for the chest, but I don't need the chest. Or two of them, actually. Total energy stored. 6,000 in the chest. Oh my god. I don't know about that one. Okay, well, here we can now farm up quite a bit of ore, which is nice. And diamonds. Because I like diamonds. Oh, look at all the good stuff. I shouldn't make those noises. Should not make those noises. Not even in the slightest. Should I make those kind of noises? That'll get me demonetized for sure. That does not go in there. Oh. I suppose I should sit this weekend and make shorts of the harder games I've been playing, huh, chat? Instead of making date everything shorts, just make a whole bunch of shorts for the harders that I'm playing and let people see all my fears to that should be a series I should play, is Fears to Fathom. But I would cuck my pants with that game proper, in all honesty. That game is look, you want an environment done right, is Fears to Fathom, like, and it's like loosely based on real stories. Like, damn, that's scary when you have a harder game that's like loosely based on real stories and events. Oh boy. That's rough. Also, chat, a song I've been listening to lately. And it popped up in the car while my wife and I were coming back from the doctor. I've had it in my playlist for a long while, but I never got to appreciate it properly. It's Tragedy by the Bee Gees. I'm about to show my age here, but damn. Not everything has to be about staying alive, but that right there. That's a good song. I wonder if all the Bee Gees are gone, actually. Now that I think about it, are all of them gone? Hmm. Ooh. Oh. This is the most satisfying, like, little plump I've ever heard in my life. It's like these little pops of satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. I think that's how the song goes. Oh, look at all those diamonds. You'll never see that much diamond in your life. You get like a fortune bajillion pickaxe. Silver, nickel, iron, more iron. I kind of want to make an iron hammer. Hey, listen, if you see a Karlach cosplay, baby, don't listen to the haters. Karlach is bae, and no one can tell me otherwise. Karlach is boo. No one can tell me otherwise. I think I could actually make like a compressed, excuse me, diamond hammer. I think I have enough. This is going to be a colossal waste of diamonds, but I get a ton of diamonds anyway. So, let's do this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, look at this. 9. Habayam. And then I go. There we go. What a waste of diamonds, but I suppose. You know what? Hold on. Okay. Diamond. Diamond. Ho. Who, and there we go. Hey, what do you know? And then just to complete the set, there you go. And apparently that's also a quest. Goodbye, sword. Hey, look at us. We're full of diamonds, and I still have spare. Fucking. Oh, I love this mod pack so much. This mod pack just makes me happy in every way, shape, and form. Let me just sleep with nightmares. Ooh. Ooh. See, Yaku, that is a cosplay done right, baby. If Karlach's chest is busy glowing, y'all are gonna make me want to stream Baldur's Gate, man. And I don't think y'all want to watch me play Baldur's Gate. I don't think you do, chat. I don't think you want me to play Baldur's Gate. Okay. We need to get this compressed drawer done. How do I do this? Birch drawer. So I should have a drawer here. Then chat, what would you say to a... Okay, this looks like... I can use that kiwi for this, but I need one piece of iron. Okay, so one piece of iron. Kiwi, which I have enough of. Now I need to get redstone. I think redstone is from sand. Let me just see. Redstone. There. And you are from dust. Okay, we need to get some dust. So what I think I'll do is... What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. We'll compress this. Okay. Because we want to make this into sand. I'm going to need another chest here, I think, for the sand stuff. Or the dust. Not sand. We want to make this into dust. I haven't played Baldur's Gate in forever. That game was so good. Still is. And the fact that they opened up modding capabilities and then even tell people, hey, listen, these are the mods you should grab, just shows you how great of a studio Larian is. I need to make a piston for this cuck to work. So I anyway need redstone. Another thing there. Need 3 planks. 1, 2, 3. I need another piece of iron. Which I should have. There we go. Alright. Now we need to get this into dust. So first into sand. If you can, Yaku, if you ever get to that point, play Baldur's Gate. Just like immerse yourself in the glory that is Karlach. Just immerse yourself in the magnificence that is Karlach. Don't listen to what everyone says. Everyone might tell you Astarion is Bay. Lies. Lies and slander. I'm here to tell you that's a lie. Oh my gosh. Okay, you don't get compressed dust. Oh well. Cool. Okay. I need 2 chests. Plain old normal chests for this. Not ones that... Well, I suppose I am going to start doing stuff here. Okay, this chest. Purely for what we're about to experience here. Sakura, is that your plan? Nice. Redstone! Huzzah! We're about to get all kinds of weird, wonderful shit here. Huh? Welcome to Hostile Neural Networks. What the fuck did I just uncover here? Oh my lordy loo. What did I just... Oh my gosh. I just started 27,000 quests, chat. For those on the short, you won't see this. For those on the long form, my gosh, what have I done? I never have to go to the nether. Ever. Never ever will I miss you. I don't know. I don't think that's how the song goes. Pretty sure that's not how the song goes. Okay, cool. Okay. Look at this. What am I gonna do with all that cuck? I don't even know, man. I'm just sieving dust here for whatever. That song is thoroughly stuck in my head now. I wouldn't do a cover of it though. Like if I was to do a cover, I probably wouldn't touch any Bee Gees songs. Or Queen songs for that matter. In all honesty, a person doesn't touch Queen songs. Person doesn't touch Queen songs. Like there's just some artists you don't touch music on, and I think Queen is one of those. I was tempted to like make a cover of Prince's songs, but I don't know if I could. I'm honestly surprised that my song turned out as good as it did. It hasn't been discovered yet, but you know. I'm pretty sure that it'll be okay eventually. And then soon I will be doing a duet with Taylor Swift. Although I will have to make a contract clause that says you are not allowed to make a song about me without royalties. Thank you very much. You are not allowed to make a song about me unless I get royalties. Then you are free to do whatever the freaky frack you like, ma'am. You are free to make whatever song you want as long as it makes me look fabulous. You know what I mean? I mean, if she's gonna make music about me, it should at least be fabulous, right, chat? Exactly. Although I don't know in what delusional world I live in that I think I'm gonna make music with Taylor Swift. And that's another thing. People need to calm down on the whole Swiftie thing. I don't know. That's just strange to me. Maybe I don't understand the Swiftie culture. I don't know. But let me tell you, I'm actually pretty excited to get my next song going. We've already started in the works with the next song, so I'm happy about that. I am. I really am looking forward to this next. I don't know. This one is an actual cover. Like the initial song I made and released, I would say is a cover, but it's also original because no one in their right mind would, have made the song in all honesty. That I did. So hello? Why can I not do this? Okay, hold on. So I believe it's what the freaky frick? How do I make a piston? Piston. That is not how you spell piston. There. Easy. Now I make this drawer, right? Simple compressed drawer. Simple compacting drawer. Simple compacting drawer. My song is on Spotify. My song is on Spotify. Don't I have a drawer? Huh? Andesite. There. There. There and there. Right? What? Oh. There we go. Nice. Yeah. My song is on Spotify. If you go exclamation Spotify, you should be able to find it. Okay. So now what we do is I do this and I put you on top here. Isn't that how you work? Maybe not. Huh. Oh, what the fuck? What did I do here? Okay. Then what? Hold on. I need to figure out how to do this. Fuck. What did it say there? Right click it with an item before trying to pipe it in. Oh. Fucking, what do you mean? Okay. So now what? Wait, hold on. This is not working. Oi! Hey, there we go. It's compressing. But now, what the fuck am I meant to do with you? I just. Ah! Hello, there, Ichigo. Thank you so much for the raid, everyone from Ichigo side. My name is Uncle Rusty. Welcome to this madness that we call Minecraft. Thank you so much. How was your stream, my good man? How was your stream? What did you get up to? We're just talking about my music and what's next for me in this world of madness and chaos and disorder and all that good stuff. Hey, we finally got this going, so that's great. I don't even know what all of that does. It's just giving me a whole bunch of blocks and I don't even know. I don't even know. just starting quests, and it's just like, hey, here you go. I'm still on day 1 of this stuff. Okay, so grass seeds. Dirt is how we get this ish. So, it was quiet. I sat for a full 30 minutes trying to figure out what to plan, then settle on Minecraft. Nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with that. So the shout out, not a problem. Chat, I will be right back. Okay, you guys entertain yourselves. I want to put the be right back screen on, but I know that annoys my wife to no end if I don't do it. But I'm actually going to use it, so I will be right back. Don't touch that dial. Oh, hello. I'm back. Okay. Right. What was I doing? I was doing something. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was definitely doing something. What was I doing? My brain is incapable of functioning today, apparently. Okay, we were making netherite stuff. I don't think that's how you do it, actually. Nice. Oh, what a day. Honestly, what a day. Insanity, actually. Okay. So, we need to get this grass seed kind of thing going. So I think it'll eventually spawn moose and stuff like that. So we need to make a whole bunch of dirt. I know I need to expand over there and get going with that. Now, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow evening. That is when my wife streams. I'll stream tomorrow. And I think we'll just continue with what we were doing. I don't think I'll do Traveler's Rest tomorrow. There's a particular game I want to try. Yeah. We'll just try new stuff and just go from there. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Yaku. I tried real hard, believe me. And there was one thing I tried really hard was with that particular song. I don't know if you'll know who the original singer of it was. But that song was actually an Afrikaans song first. Believe it or not. That particular song that I sang, for those that don't know, I released music on Spotify. So if you go exclamation Spotify, you will you'll find my song. If you'd like to give it a listen, that's up to you. But yeah, that is a cover of a song I did, and to be honest with you, I didn't think it was gonna come out great, but I think it came out fantastic. I do. Sounds like an ego trip on my part, but to me it was fantastic. Feels like it's fantastic. Feels like it's great. Ah, my video is out. I need to share that. Okay. Shared this video so long. Don't really have anything that I'm not doing at this point. Ugh. Sorry everyone, I'm promoting my new video. We'll go watch it together just now. I wonder if I'm allowed to do that on Twitch. I'm not quite sure if I'm allowed to watch my own videos on Twitch. Okay, perfect. That is promoted. Whoops. I nearly did a bad thing there. That could have been detrimental, but it wasn't. Oh. I found a nice mod pack called Homestead. And what's it about? I'm genuinely curious. Yeah, Gey Korsten. Gey Korsten is the original. And he made a damn fine, baby. And there's one song that I not a lot of people I think will agree with me, but in my personal opinion, It is the greatest Afrikaans song of all time. And if someone tells me Pampoen or Kaptein or some Hop Hop Spinnekop Kak, what game mode is this? Hey Riley, this is all the mods 10. This is all the mods 10, but Sky. We are out in the abyss. And we're trying to complete this many quests. This is just chapter 1. Here's tips and tricks. Here's the bounty board. Good lord, how the freaky frack am I gonna kill all this fish? Enderman. Food and farming. And then we get to basics. This is basic storage, by the way. This is actual just freaking storage. Then we get to basic armor, which I've already done. Diamond. Find glowstone armor. Battle mage's outfit. What is this? Unobtainium armor. What the hell? Look at all this stuff I still need to find. Vibranium. And what is this? Let's check here. What is this? Wild armor trim. Basic tools. I firmly feel that Leafling is the app. What do they do? All of these armors do insane, weird, wonderful things. I don't even know. I've got diamond armor, but that's because I can farm up diamond like no one's business. Like, you might be asking, okay, but how did you farm all this diamond? How do you have 29 spare diamond and all diamond tools? Well, I'm going to show you how I did it. And then you'll understand how ridiculous this mod pack is later on. Right now, I'm trying to farm up sand stuff. I don't even know what all of this stuff is going to do for us, but I'm curious. We have cacti before we have actual grass. Okay, I'm going to sleep, though, because, you know, I don't like the rain. Okay, perfect. So, this is a compressing drawer. So what it does is, this is my cobblestone generator. I know, classic cobblestone. That thing is a cobblestone generator right now. So you put it in the middle of these two things, and it makes the cobblestone. This then filters that into there, and then compresses this into compressed cobblestone, like this. Then what you do, I've only got like 5. I wonder if I can double compress it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2. I wonder if I can double compress. I wonder, can I double compress? I can double compress. Do they let you choose a starting island? Yes, they do. They do. They let you choose a starting island. So you don't have to do the whole tree thing. You'll find some stuff in the world. Minigames? Hey there, Pandemonium. How do you do? Welcome to the stream, my friend. How have you been? Okay, this is double compressed cobblestone. I didn't think it would be a thing, but apparently you can make like 9 times compressed. Okay. So now I take this. Bullseye. Now this is gravel times 2. This is gravel times 2. Then we go gravel times 1. And then I have to go and take this and go sieve this stuff by doing like so. Then you'll notice I have diamond sieves. You make this out of diamond mesh. So if I show you what I'm about to do, it's going to blow your mind. I'm just going to put my gravel blocks away, because I don't have the inventory space for what's about to happen. Y'all don't understand what I'm about to do. So, we now have 29 diamonds, right? Get a 1, then you only need to make 1 line, and then bam, deck done. True. I want to do that. Oh, look, diamonds. Diamonds. And more diamonds. And even more diamonds. Mass production? Oh, you don't even know the half of what I'm about to do here. You don't even know. I'm just gonna, we'll see at the end of, we'll see at the end of this what's about to happen, but yeah. I still have all of, I still have all of that to decompress and then do this. I would like to automate it at this point, but to do automation is an issue. What storage method do I like? Well, currently with the compressed cobblestone, the drawers are great. But I want to start getting my storage up. Now, there is basic storage stuff here that teaches you how to do the rest of the storage things that you'll need. But as you can see, this right here is a chest full of ores. I think by the time I'm done with this chest will be redonkulously full, and I won't have any space for anything else. I haven't been lucky with the diamonds just yet on this particular round. Never mind, there's 2. And more. And more. Remember, if you look at the bottom, there's 378 gravel still to go. And I'm doing this in a 9x9. So. I suggest our storage because there's a way to make it wireless. Do a walk. What kind of walk do you want me to do? Oh gosh. Oh, look at all this stuff. As a start, yeah, I wanna get all this stuff done, but power generation was never my strong suit in any of the Sky Factory games. So, oh my goodness. So many diamonds, and yet the most difficult thing to get is gold. But it's better than freaking magical agriculture, I'll say that. I don't like magic agriculture. Ugh. Ugh. If that's a mod pack I cannot stand, it's that one. Oh, but Rusty, why? It works. Yeah, it does work, I suppose, but yeah, mystical agriculture is a pain in my ass. Much like I'm a pain in the ass for my wife, that mod pack is a pain in the ass to me. Miljoen keer gehoor en het raakt nooit oud nie. Liefling. Nah, Liefling is a fantastic song. But chat, as my esteemed guests, I will play a little tidbit of my next song for you. Now, obviously, I'm going to do it my way, but I'm going to play a little tidbit for you as to what I'm going to cover in my next song, which I'm going to be real with y'all. I am super excited. I am. Submission to set up, and depending on what's available, you always have to maintain it. That's ugh. Look, some of these mod packs are great, and I get that some people are geniuses when it comes to like these particular mod packs. I'm not a genius. In fact, I'm actually pretty stupid. No! I am. I'm actually pretty stupid, in all honesty. In all honesty. And if you don't believe me, watch today's video. If you want to see me be actually like an actual stupid full-on dumbass, watch today's video. Go to the YouTube channel right now. You'll see the boba shop, day 1. And chat, let me tell you. If you want to see a dumbass at work. Okay, well. We now have 56 diamonds. So just to let you know. that's how far we've gotten. Now, I'm going to take all this cuck, all of these ores, and try and turn them into things we need. Doink. 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 See, this is why I want to get things automated, so I don't have to sit and suckle here. What is that lovely music that is busy playing? You guys hear that? Minecraft is playing some seriously baller music here right now. What? Do-do-do-do-do. I'll read that message now. Let me just finish what I was doing. Take me ages to know what I know, and I've still not finished a mod pack. See, the thing for me is I prefer like RPG style mod packs. So for me, stuff like Dawncraft and things like that, those are the ones I actually just like sit and no life for a while. But Dawncraft can get pretty intense, in all honesty. Dawncraft is rough. I've played Dawncraft multiplayer and we struggled our asses off. It was cheap as Christmas. It's insane how hard that mod pack can get after a while. And it's meant to be like a roguelike aspect, but how can I roguelike when I don't even get to rogue? Wah! I've been jumpy since yesterday. Okay, don't freaking at me. Okay, don't at me. I've been jumpy since yesterday. Thanks for the lurk there, Relics. Fucking my heart, man. I don't even know what I'm supposed to use this cock for. Crimsite. I literally don't even know. This is more for decorational purposes than anything else. Block generator. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know if I want to generate that one. I wonder with the block generator if I can generate diamonds. Glowstone. Diorite. Basalt. Redstone. Oh, nice. Obsidian. I can generate obsidian. Deep slate, granite, tough, limestone, skystone, cobblestone, which we're doing. Arcane crystal block. Scoria, stone, andesite. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure there's a keybind to bring up your last crafting recipe. It's okay. Right. What was I doing? I forget. I don't know what to play with this game anymore. Okay. We're still on like chapter 1, so we need to finish this netherite mesh. But to get the damn netherite mesh, I need a smithing template. To get a smithing template, I need netherrack or a smithing template, which I make with luminous crystal shards, which I need a salvaging table for. But a salvaging table, I need gem dust. A gem dust, I still need a salvaging table. Hold on. Is there any gem that I can, like, break here? Hold on. Let me just see. If I smack you. Okay, no. I thought if I just jumped on it, you know, just smash you with my foot, it would work, but, you know. Oh, fuck off. Lava! Nope. May the lava gods enjoy that little bit of madness there. By the way, chat, if you have not subscribed, let's try and hit 10,000. Down here, up there, down here, up there. Whichever one you want to pick, but pick one. Okay, osmium. Osmium, I know, uses a lot of other weird, wonderful stuff. Osmium dust. Nice if jumping on coal made diamonds. Can you imagine? How many people would be doing that right now? Huh? Ooh, solar generator might work later on. An osmium shield and osmium armor. Hold on. That gives me 3 armor. This gives me 3 armor plus 2 armor toughness. I can make osmium armor, chat. What? What? I can make osmium armor. Jeez, Cryman. What is this game? Where's all that osmium? Iron, yes. Nickel, tin. I mean, I may as well just do this, right? There's more osmium and zinc and all of that stuff. Let's put that in there. Tin ore. This is almost done. And I suppose we'll slap the iron in there. Get the lead done. There we go. Just get ourselves sorted for like a bunch of stuff. Anyway. I imagine. Good night, Missy. Have a... Ah! You heard nothing. You heard nothing. Okay? Nothing was heard this day. Snitches. Nothing. Nothing happened. You guys didn't see shit. It's all a figment of your imagination. Your inner imagination, okay? Hazmat boots. Why would I need hazmat stuff? Where am I going that I need a fucking hazmat suit? Huh? Where am I going that I would need a hazmat suit? A Geiger counter. Don't know about that one. I may or may not have dipped my foot in some lava, okay? Purely for experimental purposes. That's all it was. It wasn't for anything else but an experiment, okay? Don't judge me. Don't at me. Don't look at me. Don't even talk, okay? Uh-huh. I didn't do nothing. Okay? Nothing. Nothing was done this day. Nothing would be done on this day. Okay? Nothing. Nothing. Ah, we can make forge stuff. Interesting. Okay. Chat. Would you guys like to see what Dawncraft is about? I do have it installed. Would you guys like to see what's going on with Dawncraft? Okay, that's silver. That can go in there. That is zinc. I don't think I have any zinc. Lead. We'll put that in there. Okay. Let's switch over to Dawncraft. So I can show you guys what that mod pack is all about. Let me just make sure I have enough RAM allocated to this. Okay, there. That should be in. Right. It's been a while since I played Dawncraft. It has been a while since I played Dawncraft. This one is a little This one is a little weird. You misspelled careful. It's okay. Sometimes we misspell in life. Right. I'm about to blow y'all's mind with this madness. Now they have made some pretty gnarly changes to the game from last I played. Which is weird. What is the most jaw-dropping lightsaber reveal? It will always be the double-bladed lightsaber. It will always be the double-bladed lightsaber. By the way, chat, so I fell into the YouTube food trap, and I've been watching, especially in Japan, how they make all these weird, wonderful foods and how everything works. And let me tell you, it's the strangest thing. I'm going to have to say goodnight before I get dragged to bed by the air. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Thank you for chilling. And let me tell you, chat, it was the strangest thing watching this. So I wasn't feeling too hot last night. No, it's not just Palo. It's like a whole bunch of like other stuff. How they make this they make this omelet egg in this square pan, and it's the strangest thing. They bring this giant bucket of just egg, yellow, and I think it's got like a little bit of oil and something else to make the egg yellow at least stay cohesive, so it's not like gross. And then what they do is they put it in the pan, and then they fry up the scrambled egg on the one side, and then they flip it. You're going to Twitch? No worries. Yeah, it's a little quiet on YouTube tonight. I'm doing an experiment, Pandemonium. Normally when I stream during the day, it's a little bit more it's a little bit busier, but I'm trying a new thing. Minecraft? Are you playing? I think it's still launching. I think. Welcome there, mini games, man. How do you do, buddy? So the weird thing about it is they then take the square pan and they flip the egg over. Then on this side, you still got the raw egg. Then what they do is they take the filling. Now it can be like cheese or bacon and ham. It's a whole lot of stuff. Like they even put like fried fish in there. And then once they cook, they flip it into the rest of the thing. Chat, my mind was blown beyond all reason. And then once they were done, and they're all using this with chopsticks. I want to point this out. They're using all of this with two big chopsticks. There they go. And they flip it. Then they take it, when it reaches the end of the line, they take it out. They put it on this cooling pan. Then the other guy who has the sushi rice maker, so it like kind of squeezes it round and round like this. Yeah, it's insane. This music is amazing, by the way. The music is fine. I'm just gonna drop this a little bit. Then what they do is the guy has the sushi rice maker, which like kind of like turns it, kind of like makes it into it's one of those like not fashion sandwich. I can't remember. Turns the omelet from this big old square rectangle into this nice circular form, puts it by the fan, lets it cool down. Then once it's cooled down, they ship it off, and then they put it in these plastic containers. And they put all kinds of little like side little goodies that you can have with it. My mind was blown. I was like, damn, son. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. This is amazing. You joking? What? Like what? It's insane. I absolutely love it. I do. I love it. It's amazing. I like a bonus chest. Thank you. Posture check. If I'm sitting correctly. If I'm yelled at by chat. But yeah, then I saw how they make donuts. Right? But they don't make them round. They kind of make them in this little hexagon, the six-sided square. The six-sided form. But they've got this metal roller. And I kid you not, it was the most amazing invention I'd ever seen in my life. They take this metal roller and they roll it over this massive piece of dough they have. I'm talking this dough is huge, chat. It is insanely big. But they got this dough and they fluff it out and roll it so that there's no air and all of that stuff, and they put it out, they roll it out, use their hand to make it flat, and then they roll this little machine. And it's not even a machine, it's just this metal thing. And it's got this little circle where the donut, where you're supposed to make the hole, pulls out the middle part of the dough. And then they just take it out. There you go. And then that they make into the round ones without the hole that you normally put the jelly and open up and put all your cream in and stuff. Those are your jelly filled and your custard filled and your jam filled ones. But they roll it. They just go meow, and then you got like 20 or 30 donuts just lined up there. Then they deep fry them because it's American style. So, you know, everything has to be deep fried in ridiculous amounts of fat, which is fine. And then they proceed to double glaze this stuff and triple glaze and start to put on all the, you know, all the goodies that you would put on these things. Oh my Lord, chat, let me just tell you, it's insane. Like the amount of sugar that goes onto this stuff is nuts. Because now they're putting in chocolate icing with chocolate bits on. Kit Kat donuts with straight up slabs on top of it. Like, oh my gosh. Have I seen those fluffy pancakes? I want to watch it. I want to. After the stream, I'm doing it. Okay, welcome everyone to Dawncraft. Now, we need to let the map chill first, but here's the thing about Dawncraft. Is you can pick a class here. I'm gonna go. Have a good one, minigames. You have a class that you can pick. Now, I normally like to play Berserker, but Berserkers swing in a wide area. You've got your warrior, which is like your standard main hand, with above average health and stamina, making them balance force. So there's your stamina. He's got a little bit less stamina. Your tank really is just, you know, a tank. Now, I would say you can play this with your friends. You've got a lancer who uses lances. You've got your Skyrim archer. You have to learn how to craft arrows, by the way. You've got a brawler who uses fisticuffs. You've got your mage, which will tell you how to do cool things. And you've got a samurai. Low health and average stamina. Runners are agile, katana-wielding warriors. Precise strikes while avoiding harm. Now, I like to play a warrior. Warriors are easy. Then you get this little guy. Hello? How do I speak to you again? I forget. It might still be loading. There we go. Hail, fellow. You're finally awake. Welcome to our world. You must be confused. And then they tell you, here you go. Is that a fucking orc? You're summoned here to defeat the Ender Dragon. Fable beasts like giants, werewolves, and even other dragons have started appearing 2 winters ago, wreaking havoc and disrupting the balance of our elders. Okay, cool. So, you can hear there's nice music, which is nice adventure music. I have auto jump on for whatever ungodly reason. But the nice thing is, I can also put on this stuff. It's pretty loud. Hold on. But yeah, this is a fun mod pack. This is a really fun mod pack. Would highly recommend this mod pack to people. Gonna drop the master volume as well. Okay, cool. And then you can start on your basic Minecraft stuff. So make a chest and all of that ish. I'm gonna take this. Now some of these are like nice and well done, but generally here's your stone sword. I am now here, and we have a map that will show us where our village goes. Now I kind of wanna, I don't even know what is here. Did I already find the goblin place, or is this just a problem? Ooh, there's tigers. Bears, tigers. Okay, not we. Why am I stuck? Hello? Oh, that's why I'm stuck. Are you guys busy swearing at me? Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna do this. Can I not have auto jump on, please? Thank you. So, it'll also pinpoint you to this particular spot where you can go and find a village, and that will help you get to where you need to. Now, obviously, you can play the whole Minecraft part of this as well, which I would highly recommend. We can't get that. We need cobblestone. But this one is fun because it's got a massive quest line for you to do. Hey! There's a way to get into combat mode. So there's two ways of doing combat. Now, there's two ways of doing combat. Number one, you can do your normal swing swung and hope it works. Or you can add it into combat mode and it'll actually use stamina. Now, the game does warn you to be in combat mode because your normal swings won't work. However, if you really want to, cheat the game a little bit, you can do it that way. And, Also, these trees work a little bit differently. I'm going to show you here right now. Once you chop this down, once you chop it down, it'll go until, it can get to the whole tree. The whole tree will fall, just like that. Bam! And this is how you pick up wood. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. Now, if I press M here, you'll see there's our first village. Now, I will say this world is dangerous. So, you gotta be careful about where you go and what you do. But, yeah. This game's got classes and a whole lot of other stuff. And it's a fun one. So, for those that are interested in a... What was keeping me there? Was I afraid of something? What could possibly have been that made me afraid? Oh, a tiger. Well, I mean, I would also be pooping my pants if I saw a random ass tiger out of nowhere just freaking camping me over there. I too would be pooping my pants in fear. Would just like to point that out. If I could find some iron here, that would be great, but doubtful. Chad, are you still with me or are you going to bed? I just want to know if you guys are going to bed. Yeah, very much like Skyrim. Very much like Skyrim. This one is, it's got a lot of Skyrim-esque stuff to it. So, this is one of those mod packs that I actually thoroughly enjoy because it wants you to play an RPG. Why am I not getting the cobblestone? Oh. It should also be cobblestone, but sure. Suppose. Grab some cobble. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I don't want to look for the cuck with that guy, but the fuck? This is all the mods TTS? No. This is Dawncraft. Ow, my freaking foot. Ah, okay, well that's one of the mini bosses we're meant to find, but he's not supposed to be here right now. If that's one thing he's not meant to do, is be here. Yeah, that village is pretty far away, although, what have I found here? I really hope it's not one of those houses that's gonna kick my ass. But just in case, I'm gonna get my sword out. Oh, hello. No, it's not one of those houses. How do you do? Tropical fish and 3 pumpkin. Now, the nice thing is with these guys is you can hire them to run around with you. And they will They will kind of show you the ropes and help you out. But here's the quest. This will like kind of tell you what you need to do, camera and hotkeys, trinkets, and a whole lot of other stuff. Village quests, finding your way, gives you a compass, the path to power, and they do tell you that you are gonna get your ass kicked. You're going to get your ass kicked a lot. So, yeah. Am I really gonna give Path to Exile 2 another shot? Is the thing. That's what I'm gonna think about. Am I really gonna give Path to Exile 2 another shot? I don't know if I want to, in all honesty. I don't know if I want to. Like, after everything... Maybe we play Path of Exile 2 this weekend. Who knows? Okay, what I want to do... Let me just make some new tools. I kind of want to get to this village pretty quickly. So, 1, 2, 3... I will probably try it out, and if it's borked, then I uninstall again. Yeah, but that's just a waste of data and a waste of time and hard drive space. You know? If I'm going to install it, I at least want to play it. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people are playing it, but also, like, not a lot of people are playing it, if you get what I mean. Well, more people are playing it than Diablo 4, so I suppose I need to shut up. That right there is bad. If we see a nameplate like that, that's a problem. Why are there spawners up here? Oh, fuck no. What did I just stumble upon? What have I just stumbled upon that I'm not meant to be finding? The fuck? Oh! No. Ooh! Yes, please. Laudanum. Hold on. I can... Okay, put that on. I'm not supposed to find this shit right now. Fire protection. Invigoration. Yes, please. I'll be taking that. That's iron, right? No, that's chainmail. Brick, egg, cloak, leather, horse armor, iron nugget. I would like this. Hey, what? What the fuck is that? Okay, we need to get to that village ASAP. Like, now. I should have just, like, left when I had the chance, huh? Buddy, you don't want to do this with me. Do you know what I will do to you? To you, your ancestors, and your mother. Especially your mother. You don't want to know what I'm going to do to your mom. Oh, I found a fortress of insanity. Stone bricks. Fermented spider eye. Aminus. Ooh, gold helmet? Not really ideal, but, you know. Not gonna say no. I need that map. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm going. Okay. How's this sword? Stone sword. Iron sword. Yes, please. Thank you. We need to get out of here. Okay, is there a way for me to escape from this madness? Yes, I want to come back here, because there's definitely some stuff I want. Why is this just, like, randomly here? Like, this is not meant to be spawned here. I just want to point that out. Ah! Skyrim is a fine game. It is. It's a fine game. But if I'm going to be honest, I'm not particularly excited for Elder Scrolls 6. I don't know. Are you excited for Elder Scrolls 6, Yaku? I don't want to ruin anyone's day. If you're excited for Elder Scrolls 6, that would be great. But they really haven't said too much about Elder Scrolls in the last... Jeez, I don't even know, man. We got a trailer how long ago? And that was about it, right? We got Oblivion remastered before we got Elder Scrolls 6. I wanna make that pretty clear. We got Oblivion remastered before we got Elder Scrolls 6. Whoa! Zombies and all kinds of weird, wonderful stuff, huh? Listen to that wind. It gives you that RPG feel, huh? Yeah, I don't know, chat. I feel like my next rant will be on Skyrim and our lack of any communication from Bethesda about it. Apparently, they're working on a Fallout 3 remaster. If the rumor mill is to be believed. Now, would you guys play a Fallout 3 remaster? I think is the question. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I'll come with you. I don't like you going alone at night like that. I'm gonna finish up now anyway. You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. Okay, listen, everybody. It's been 2 hours. I wanted to go a little longer, but we will play more later. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me. We're going to be running this experiment for a month and see how it turns out. But so far, the results are less than, promising. But I think it's also, I'm not playing games that people want to watch right now. However, if you guys have not, please go hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. It would be great if we can clear that goal one day. But yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. It's been absolutely fun, a blast. There's Nick Van J. We'll go and find Nick Van J. Give them some love. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, where we will be playing. Jeez, why is this score so bad? We will be playing. You'll see. It'll be fun. Until then, everyone, take care of yourselves. And remember, Uncle Rusty says, don't pick your nose.